Now, I'm not gonna really sugarcoat how I feel because I know it varies from person to person, but I'm gonna be real honest with you. June has been the month where I have by far the worst, the worst experiences ever. All right, let's talk about where it all began, right? 2016, right? Best June ever. I'm talking summertime was fire up along to July, fire. But once I hit like seventh grade, that shit, all that hit the fan, and I really never understood that. Let's talk about some of the stuff that happened to me in June. So 2017, I'm in middle school. It's the summertime, right? Now, I'm not gonna bring up stuff like getting scammed on Roblox or no shit like that because it messed with me too. But there were a couple things that happened, like getting my phone stolen, dang near messing this eye up, I believe. If I really remember, I was playing with something and I tried to bend down to pick it up, but I was too close to my I was slightly taller than the dresser, so I hit that thing so hard I fell on the ground and I was just like, ah. I'm holding something like pink, like, some pink, like a pink shirt, probably my sister's or whatever. And I was looking at it, I'm thinking it was tears, but it looked too dark. I go up in the I go up in the bathroom, find out it's blood. I had a big old gash on my eye, and I'm just looking at myself. I'm just over here like, no way, no way that happened. You probably can see it. Oh my goodness, you can see it. Wow. All right. Well, there you have it. It's right there. It's still right there. Then, like, not too long after that, I got my phone stolen and stuff like that. I was never able to get it back. We tracked it down, but we was never able to get it back. And I knew that nigga who did it too. I don't know how that happened. At the time, I had small ass pockets, and I guess the phone couldn't stay in the pocket. Like, I tried my best, and having, you know how it be when you have parents tell you like, don't lose this, don't lose that. If you lose this, I ain't gonna be able, you know what I mean? So realizing I lost my phone, no, realizing my phone got stolen. I figured out my phone got stolen because I looked back at my Google Photos and it was just randoms taking a photo, along with the nigga who he taking photos, recording stuff, flexing and all that. Keep in mind, at the time I was like 13. I'm a freshly new teenager. So just looking at him doing that, it damn near affected me in the worst way. But eventually I got a new phone and I still chose to persevere from all that. This is 2017, mind you. But emotionally, it was so hard. Like, I couldn't sit with myself for a long time. Like, if it was just me being bored or whatever, I couldn't sit with myself. It was very, very frustrating. For me, it's kind of happened like every other year, but recently it's been a good ass streak. Like, for the past few years, every June has been shitty for me, and I never understood that. We're gonna skip June 2018 because by that time I got into Fortnite, and that really set the whole tone for the month. Like, I was saying, I got to win on Fortnite. Keep in mind I'm a kid. Don't really play Fortnite much anymore. But June 2018 was great. So June 2019. By that time, I wasn't really posting on YouTube at all because I really needed to figure out like what I really wanted to do with this YouTube stuff and all that crap. I was in an online relationship with somebody, and that shit really, like, man, that's gonna be weird. Long story short, I was in an online relationship and she broke up with me, like, and it took me a minute to find out, like, it took me a minute to realize, like, they, like, oh man, I thought the June Chronicles was over after 2018, but after having that happen, to where, like, the girl I was talking to was getting took in progress by a guy that was also online that I consider my best friend, and they lived together. If I knew then what I knew now, I would have just shut it all down. But me being new to love and all this stuff, I didn't want to let go. So she had to do it. She made that move. That guy got her to block me, and as of now, I'm sure they're married, if I'm not too sure. But kudos to them anyway. At that time, it was like the worst emotionally. Like I've never had a breakup like that. Like I was so emotionally invested, and that's honestly my problem. Like I don't know if y'all can really relate to that. After that day, online relationships was no longer on the table. I would never do that. Never. It's so many things you can do in an online relationship and they'll never know. Never. And at the time, I'm 15, right? I never knew that. Never. So after that, it eventually got better for me. Then we have quarantine year 2020. Now, as if y'all seen on my YouTube, I actually came back. I came back to YouTube around this time, and I had a PC like shortly after June. But June of 2020 was the best simply because I was home all the time. I was on the game with my friends all the time and shit like that. So that June was chill. And all things considered. Same goes for 2021. Both of those months were chill for me. I was fine. Like the summers weren't bad at all. I was on games with my friends. It was all good, right? All good. Now, 2022, June, got broke up with again for the second time. This is my second time falling in love, mind you. So it's like, damn, right? Like that one hurt, bro. That one hurt like hell. Only because like it's different when you're emotionally invested. Like it attacks your heart differently, dude. And it's something that you never really forget. That same day, me and my friend at the time, his tire blew on the highway on the way to drop me off and go home. It was a scary experience. Keep in mind, this happened the same day. So imagine getting broke up with the same day, then almost getting into a car crash on the same day, June. Like, I'm just over here like, why does this shit happen to me? Like, why is June the month where I'm always going through shit? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to me. And I would normally think, it's just a month, you know what I'm saying? But the fact that life-changing shit happens to me in this month specifically, I don't know. But it fluctuates. Like, I'll have a good year, then next year will be shitty, then the next year, we're still talking about June, it would be good. So I'm gonna skip 2023. 2024, or female, same thing. But this time, we wasn't in a relationship. We was talking at the time. But during that June right there, I was susceptible to a lot of things. Manipulation, finding out how women really are, and just finding out what she be doing behind closed doors. 2024 was that year where I realized women will tell you the watered down truth of what actually happens. So I was on vacation and I was talking to this one chick, right? But I slowly found out after saying she wasn't ready for a relationship, she over there messing with somebody else trying to get a relationship with them. And I'm trying to figure out, like, why would you do me like that? You could have just, you know what I'm saying? You could have just, I acted a fool and I caused myself to get manipulated and apologize for some bullshit that I barely even did. But it just set the tone for like stuff that just messes with my whole I don't even know. My whole nervous system took just took a whole 180, and I still don't get it. I even still don't get it to this day. But looking back, it was honestly let's just say we're glad that she's old news. You guys already know what happened 2025 last year, the Beamer and all that nonsense, right? Pretty much the Beamer was it. Now, last year I was like, wow, this is a really good June. I got my first car. You know what I'm saying? Everything looking good. I'm talking to people. I'm going places. There was nothing more I wanted at the time than to be driving and to be going places here and there. Because getting your driver's license at 21 years old kind of feels late, in my personal opinion. At the time, it didn't even matter. I felt happy. I tried so hard, because I failed the permit test a lot before I could actually do the driver's test. So 21, I got my license already. Get the car. But you already know about that. Boom, blew it up, blew the engine up. Everything else after that, emotional pain, just physical pain, and I'm still going to work the next day and shit like that. That was the most hardest thing ever. Just like I'm just like now it's all happening each year. Along with the Beamer, on the same day that I blew it, I found out he broke the bro code, and I never thought I'd have that instance where a bro code is broken on me. And oh man, not a lot of people are gonna like this video. Finding out when I got home and I blew the Beamer that day, I found out because she said that she was dating somebody, but she didn't want to say who. So keep in mind, I'm on the street with a blown head gasket, worried about other stuff, and I'm just thinking to myself, what could she be talking about? Well, anyways, I gotta go figure out this gasket. So after I find out about the gasket and I come home and I go to sleep, he popped up in a dream. That's how I knew then. That's literally how I found out. Word to the man above. That is how I found out that they was linking. I'm not gonna say no names. Finding something like that out through a dream, how am I supposed to react accordingly to that? Would you not be emotional? There's no way he just popped up as a fucking Lock 2K character, shadowy figure. It took me a minute to process that because the Beamer was already enough to process. Now fast forward to now. You guys have seen me make all this YouTube stuff. This is the worst, man. This is the worst. Like, I did not think I would be in a position like this. Constantly just waking up every day, just playing a game, doing other shit except what I really wanted to do. Like, my bank account, like, credit, non-existent. Like, I'm just like, fuck. This is not where I wanted to be. I told myself I was not finna mess that car up. I was not finna blow the engine on it. At least I didn't blow the engine, but damn, man. I really wish that car thing didn't happen, but I can't rewrite that, and I can't undo it. So it's like I can only just live with it and trying to get a new job to get back on my feet. Like, this shit is hard as hell. I applied to damn near 20 jobs this month alone. And I've gotten turned down by at least like 5. But I'm trying not to be emotional on this camera, because if I feel different later on, I'm gonna have to cut some shit out. And considering this month is finna end, I don't know if I'm gonna get done with this video before 12 o'clock, but this video won't have a thumbnail. I don't think I should really be packaging this video like that. I really hope next June really has something good in store for me, because so far it's been 3 years of this nonsense. 3 different Junes. June 2024, June 2025, June 2026. What are we doing? What are we doing? From 2017 to 2026, there has only been like 3 of those Junes have been good for me. So 6 Junes of straight bullshit. Y'all take that as y'all will. I really think that's all I wanted to say. Like, I just wanted to get that out of my chest. This video isn't directed to anybody's who birthday born in June. Just for me personally, I can't really look at this month just with a positive outlook. Like, I'm always just preparing for the worst, because the time when I let my guard down, stuff happens and shit just hits the fan. I truly do hope June has something in store for me next year. So we're out.
Niggas ain't know how I be. I just stuck in with the heat. I just stuck in with the heat. Pull up with a whole lot of trees. Niggas ain't know how I be.